Happy Halloween, guys. Happy Halloween. It's Miami Life and Fitness. Today's video we're going to talk about fat loss behind the legs, and Michael Myers is here to tell you how to get it done. Hi everyone, welcome to Miami Life and Fitness. Today we're gonna get right into this video about Happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween. We're gonna get right into this video since I did the previous video about fat reduction in your midsection, in your belly. So now we're gonna talk about fat reduction on the back of the thighs. Ladies, this is a very important area for us because it is the area that is the most difficult besides the abdomen to get rid of fat. Well, a lot of women, especially those that are overweight and hold a lot of estrogen in their lower body, this is where the women accumulate a lot of fat, a lot of body fat in the back of the thighs, the legs, and in the glute area. And women always want to know how to get rid of that and why it actually takes so long. So today we're going to jump right into the video about why this area is so difficult for most women to get rid of. But before I start, just want to let you know that the beginning of January, I will have a live fitness challenge for 5 days, Monday through Friday, where you're going to get an hour to talk and interact and ask questions with me live. It's completely for free. Ladies, look, it really is somewhat difficult to see yourself over the few months or the years that you've accumulated fat for whatever reason, whether it's you had a baby, whether it's you got married and you didn't care, whether it's you got a new job and you let yourself go, whether it's you got depressed, something happened in your life, there was a traumatic event. 85% of you are gonna say COVID, whatever, that's just another excuse, but we're gonna throw that in there because that is gonna be one of the reasons. And then also just other things in life that happen, where you just eat and then your body gets out of control and you just start accumulating and gaining weight and accumulating fat and increasing your body fat percentage. And then of course, when you decide, okay, this is it, I'm gonna make a change, this is it, I'm gonna stop right here, I don't like the way I look, I don't like the way I feel, and I'm gonna make a change. The first thing that we have to do is obviously check our hormones, make sure our hormones are correct, we gotta get our food in check, and then we have to make sure that our training and our fitness is in check. Those three things have to be in order so that you can get to your acquired goal. Your goal will not get there just with training, and your goal will not get there just with food if your hormones are not balanced. But that's going to be another video, part of the free live seminar coming in January. But today we're talking about the back area. Why is this important? Why is this area so important and so difficult for women? Well, because women obviously have less testosterone than men, and we have more fat cells than men, and we have more estrogen than men do. So obviously women are just gonna be able to hold on to more fat easier, and it's gonna be harder for us to gain muscle because obviously we have 1/10 of the testosterone naturally than men do. So obviously gaining muscle and decreasing fat is gonna be a little more difficult for us. For those of us that have gotten overweight or who are just overweight or have extremely high body fat in the lower part of the legs, just know that that can change. Yes, that can change. There is a solution for you and there is salvation for you. But just know that this is not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen in a month, and it will probably 100% not happen in a year. So if you really wanna make a change, you have to embrace the fact that you will have to work at this, and it may take you 3 years to really get rid of all of that back fat that's hiding inside your glute and in the back of your leg and all that hamstring area that leads to the knee. That is a very difficult area, and the fat loves to hang out there. The only way to do this is, again, making sure the hormones right. You'd have to eat correctly. What I mean by eating correctly, and I hear this all the time, oh, I'm eating protein and vegetables. Protein does not fill the muscle. Protein does not build muscle. We're gonna get into that video at another time, but protein does not build muscle. What builds muscle is carbohydrates, because the glucose that turns into glycogen, and the glycogen is what fills the muscle, and that is what's gonna keep the muscle full and anabolic, and basically it feeds the muscle so that it can grow. Now, your training style has a lot to do with this. If you are lifting with 10 and 15 pounds and doing a leg press with a 25-pound weight, or a leg press with one plate of 45 on each side, ladies, that will never get you anywhere. And if you're gonna sit there and tell your trainer or tell yourself or tell your girlfriend or whomever is there with you training, oh, I can't do that, or we're gonna add another plate, I can't, I can't, I'm not gonna be able to lift that, I just can't do it. Then you need to just get out of the gym, because you cannot live your life saying I can't. You are restraining yourself, and you're already blocking yourself mentally and programming yourself mentally that you're not able to do it, which means if you can't do it, you're not gonna tear fibers, and if you don't tear fibers, you're not gonna build muscle, and if you don't build muscle, you're not gonna get rid of the fat. So then what's the point of you being in the gym? To burn 5 calories on the leg press with a 25-pound weight? Do you know how many girls I see in the gym on the leg press? Just sitting there really on their phones, but really with a 25-pound weight, one on each side. That's not gonna get them anywhere. My dog Sarabi lifts more than that. I mean, it's insane how people really think that they're doing something in the gym by having the most minimal weight. Women by nature, because women are made for childbearing, to have kids, we have so much strength in our legs. There is no way that a girl should be pushing one plate of 45 on each side. There's just no way. There's no way. Whatever you're doing right now, double that the next time you go in. Okay? You have to target specific leg exercises, whatever squat movement, whether it's the front squat, the back squat, the squat on the Smith, the hack squat, the pendulum squat, the V squat, whatever squat you are targeting. And then you have to do a leg press, you have to do hamstring exercises, whether it's a good morning, whether it's a deadlift, a stiff leg deadlift, which targets all the back of the legs and completely stretches out the muscle, whether you're doing it on the Smith or free or with dumbbells. All those things are necessary, but you can't do these exercises either with a 10-pound or 20-pound weight. You want to grab at least whatever you're grabbing right now, put double on it. And yes, it's gonna hurt, and yes, it's gonna be exhausting, and yes, it's gonna take the energy out of you. And even if you can only do 5 or 6 reps, it is more beneficial and more powerful for you to get the results you want by doing 6 reps with a 40, 50-pound dumbbell, doing a stiff leg deadlifts with dumbbells, than doing it with 20 pounds. Because with 20 pounds, all you're doing really is stimulating it, and you are getting oxygen to the muscle, but you're not tearing any fibers. You're not actually stimulating your receptors. You're not stimulating and growing the fibers, and you're not tearing fibers. So do you want to get in the gym and create a style pump? By the time you get home, the pump is gone, and then you wasted your time. God knows how many women, how many years, how many months of a gym membership you've paid for, and you're seeing no results. If you're not seeing results, you better make sure that you're here in January for my free live challenge seminars, because we are gonna get it together, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do for free. So you better sign up with this link, because there's nothing better than free information that's gonna allow you to change your body, in which you haven't changed for the past 2, 3, 4, or 5 years. There is no such thing as hypertrophy with 10 and 20 pounds. You need to get in there and lift weight, lift intense weight, grab something that you're not used to grabbing. Put an extra plate on a machine that you're not used to putting weight on, and you will see the difference. You're gonna be sore the next day, but it's gonna be fine, because that means you actually worked something and you made a change and you stimulated something. You woke up something in your body. You woke up something in your leg muscles and in your glute muscles and in your hamstrings, or whatever body you are working out. And that is how you target it. And again, you have to keep doing these exercises. You don't have to change, I can't stand this. You don't have to change your routine every week or every month, because when you change exercises and you do all these variations, you really don't know what works. You don't know what works. So stick to 5 or 6 specific targeted compound movements that are gonna give you the change and the definition that you need and the result that you want. And do this, and the only thing that you do is that you get stronger, you just add more weight. So you make the exercise more difficult, which in turn is gonna allow you to tear more fibers and grow. And that is basically it. We need to focus on the exercises that are gonna give us the results that we want, and they're actually gonna help us make a change in our body and create muscle, which is gonna make us look more defined and sexier and help us to eliminate and remove the fat. And that is it. But again, I will repeat, just know that this is not gonna take a year. And it may not even take 2 years. It may take 3 and sometimes 4. And as long as you have that in your head and you're okay with that, because it's taking you 2 and 3 years to get out of shape, it's gonna take you another 3 years to get back in shape, and then maybe another 2 years to get in the best shape of your life. But do you wanna get in the best shape of your life? that's only a question that you can ask. But as long as you're alive and as long as you have legs to walk and you're in good health, why not? That's in the video. Like, share, subscribe. If you found good information in this video, you found value, please share it with all of your friends. Share on WhatsApp, via YouTube, IG, whatever you guys got, text. And let's interact. Please leave a comment about what you do. Leave a comment if you see these girls doing this in the gym, besides wasting time on their damn phone. My God. Anyways, ladies, very important video for you guys. Very important video. Let's get rid of this back fat.